Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we celebrate with the St. Bart's Buffaloes 12U football and cheer teams as they hold a pep rally at East Brunswick High School before heading to Florida in pursuit of a national championship. We stay at East Brunswick High School where 11 student athletes sign letters of intent to continue their athletic careers at the collegiate level. The East Brunswick Historical Society holds a special presentation on the crime of the century, an unsolved double murder that took place just minutes away from East Brunswick in 1922. The Dance Workshop Series, co-sponsored by the East Brunswick Public Library and the East Brunswick Arts Commission, wraps up with a special K-pop dance class led by students from Haru, a Rutgers University dance group specializing in Korean dance covers. And finally, we explore some of the overlooked gems of the Municipal complex. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. Come join us for the exciting pep rally for our East Brunswick St. Bart's 12U football and cheer teams. An exciting night here tonight. Tell us about why it's such a special evening for St. Bart's.
Oh, it really is such a great night for our organization and for our entire community. Many of you know that I started playing for St. Bart's in its first year, 1971, and I've been involved with that program ever since. This is the first time that we've become state champs and are heading down to Florida to represent our state and our great community. So it's a very proud moment for us, and we're really pleased and proud to be able to do that.
What's the feeling of the team right now?
I'm walking on cloud nine. This has never happened for St. Bart's. This is probably the best youth sports event that we had in this East Brunswick for years. It was great seeing the whole community come out and support our team.
Congratulations on such an exciting pep rally.
Thank you, Barbara. I think everything went well tonight. Looking forward to the team going to Florida. But our cheerleaders have gone down every year. I've been a cheer dad for years, and now running the football program at St. Bart's. Get those kids down to Florida first time in 48 years, 49 years, almost 50, is a great accomplishment for the town. Trying to bring football back here in East Brunswick and the surrounding community. St. Bart's has taken on the flag program in town with the help of Larry Reese and Ryan Ciempa. It's now part of the St. Bart's program to build these kids going forward in football. There's nothing like a team sport like football to get kids together.
Tell us a little bit about the excitement here this evening.
Well, you know, it's significant because we have this community-based program that actually will be a feeder program for our football program and our young ladies who are on cheer as well. And we saw tonight how many students have been involved in the St. Bart's program, either in cheer or in football, who have been in our program. And so that relationship between the school district and a community-based program that has such great support is terrific for us to keep our sports and athletics at the excellence that we expect them to be.
The cheer team has been going to Florida for some time, many years, many championships, many wins. Tell us the excitement of going down to Florida.
Oh, every year it gets more and more exciting. It's just a wonderful bonding experience for our girls. It's really a culmination of all their hard work and determination throughout the year. We come together, and our tagline really is, we are one team and one family, and it's really a wonderful experience for our girls to come and really feel like that family.
Well, this is a very unique year. It's the first time in 50 years that the football players are actually making it. The ladies here and these young girls, we've gone multiple times, as you said, and we've been highly competitive and very successful. So I think the highlight this year is that they go together, really bringing the one team, one family, two teams, one dream.
Yes. It's a special time. And how did it feel to have all these people from the community here at the pep rally today?
It's very exciting that all those people came out to support our teams. We don't normally have such a big turnout, and we're very excited for everyone. And like they said, we are one family, and it's a big community.
And we're very fortunate to be here today with Mayor Brad Cohn. It's an exciting time in East Brunswick for St. Bart's.
A lot of kids have been spending years after year after year putting a lot of effort into this great sport, and they finally got to a point this year where they're going down to Florida representing our town. So as mayor, as a resident of the town, I couldn't be happier for them. I want them to do well, but knowing that they're down there and they've got 50,000 people up here that are all rooting for them.
Now, you've been a strong supporter for so many years of the program. How does it feel at this moment?
Oh, it's an exciting feeling, but it's on behalf of everyone, the board members from those first years, the coaches, the parents, everyone that has put in countless hours to make the program the great success that it is today. And it's really a deserving accomplishment for everyone.
Well, congratulations to you and your teammates. Are you excited about going to Florida?
Yes, very excited.
And what are you hoping is going to happen down in Florida?
We're going to win the national championship.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, I feel good. I just want to win a championship again.
And how is tonight being at the pep rally with everybody and all the community celebrating your victory?
It's very nice that they're all coming together just to, for us. And I've never been around something like this, so it's very exciting for me.
And must be exciting for you to be a part of this team.
Yeah, having everyone come together is pretty nice. So.
And I understand you're both excellent football players. What are your plans for Florida?
I'm just going to truck every defender that's in my way. I'm going to tackle the quarterback and show him who I am.
Trying to score 20 touchdowns, get 3 one-handed catches. You'd be famous.
Well, you are famous in our books, and we thank you for all the dedication and effort that you put into the game.
Thank you.
So, pretty exciting evening. Your dad, the coach of a winning team, and you are a multi-year winner of the cheerleading team. What did it mean tonight for you and the family?
It's very exciting. There's a lot of work that was put into having this come true, so it was very exciting for the whole family.
I've been playing St. Bart since I was 5, so now we want to go to Florida forever, so now we do. So yeah.
And I understand you're a quarterback for the team.
Yeah, I am.
What are your plans for Florida? How are you going to beat this team?
Yeah, just win. That's it. That's it.
Well, I hope they win, and I just hope they put their whole heart into the game because they deserve to win. They do.
Well, thank you, ladies, for speaking with us here today. Was it exciting at the pep rally this evening?
It was very exciting because this was one of the first years that football and cheer have gone down together, and there were so many supporters in the stands for cheer and for football, and I think it was really great that all of these people came together for us.
Now, both your moms have been coaches with cheer for a long time. Is it exciting to go with the boys down to Florida?
Definitely. I think we have a lot of energy in ourselves because both teams are going.
I think that we just have to try our best and try to win, and if we don't, then that's okay because we're still a family.
Like Abby said, try your best, put out what's in you.
Any message for both the cheerleading team and the football team going to Florida?
Well, I know based on their record so far, they're going to do great in Florida. They're going to have a great showing. And we've already reserved the space in the gymnasium for a week from now to expect them to come back with that championship.
Obviously, we want them to enjoy themselves. This is a great achievement. Kudos to Vito Tropiano, who's their coach. Kudos to Dave Lonsky and to Jim Wendell, who have run St. Bart's Buffaloes for years. This has been a long-term commitment, not something they've just done. And I think it's a great message to the rest of the community that if you stick with something and you really put your effort in, every time you're out there, you try to do your best. May not always work out for you, but there's enough times that it will, and this is one of them, and wish them the best of luck to really have a great time down there and pour your hearts out into it.
Well, thank you for all your support of all our teams, and we are so excited for the Buffaloes.
We've got a great town, don't we?
Well, you're a special coach and a special team, and we're so thankful for all the time and effort that you donate to the community.
I appreciate it very much, and we're going to bring back the national championship for East Brunswick and St. Bart's Buffaloes.
Oh, thank you, Coach, and thank you for everything you and your team do.
Thank you. Go Buffaloes.
Just one last thing for 12U team and the girls team. It's not over yet. Come back with a victory.
This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. Go Buffaloes!
"11 student athletes at East Brunswick High School recently signed letters of intent to continue their athletic careers at the collegiate level. A ceremony was held at the East Brunswick High School Media Center, recognizing the students and their families, as well as their coaches and teammates.
Excellence in academics and athletics is alive and well here at East Brunswick High School. Just look around. This is just a really proud day. Dr. Valesky does send his best wishes. He is at a district at a PD event, but he wanted to share his best wishes with everybody here. For me, from my perspective, boy, it's just real proud to be the principal of this high school. Just look around. This is a great community. As I look, the friends and teammates in the back, you've been alongside these individuals, supported them throughout the whole way. Coaches, you served as role models for game day, for dealing with peers, for everything. You truly are role models that have taught these individuals not only about sports, but about life, so we thank you as well. And then I see the parents that are here. I know what you've been through. The driving, the wins, the losses, am I going to make it, am I going to do it, the college visits. You truly have inspired these individuals on who they are today. And they're up here, it's because of what you've done as well. So we thank you as well. And then our student athletes, look at these young men and women. You know, this is what East Brunswick is all about. Excellence in athletics, academics, and the arts. And they've done it on the field, they've done it in the classroom, and they exhibit the honor and integrity that East Brunswick has become to know by. So we are very proud of you. We're proud of everybody that's in here. Everybody in this room has had some type of influence on the success of these individuals, and we wish you all the best moving forward. But just remember one thing before you leave: once a bear, always a bear. Good luck.
I'm Krista. I'm going to Municipal University for lacrosse. Can I say my name?
Yeah, sure.
And education.
Yeah.
I'm Emma. I'm going to Felician as well for lacrosse, and I'm studying exercise sports science.
I'm Jess. I'm going to Manhattan College for soccer, and I plan on studying physical therapy.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm going to Eastern University to play lacrosse, and I'm studying exercise science. Sean Kelleher. I'm going to Marist College for lacrosse. I'm going to study business.
Christian Perrine. I'm going to Clarkson University and playing lacrosse to study financial information and analysis.
Brian McDonald. I'll be attending DeSales University, playing lacrosse, and I'll be studying Homeland Security.
Justin Citadino. I'll be going to Misericordia University to play lacrosse, and I'll be studying physical therapy.
I'm Josh Green. I'll be going to Eastern University to play lacrosse, and I'll be studying business.
I'm Melissa Bondi. I'm going to Misericordia University to play basketball, and I'm majoring in physical therapy.
I'm Daniela Vega. I'm going to Rutgers University for swimming, and I'm going to study sports and entertainment law.
The lovers were found dead with their feet facing a crabapple tree on the night of Thursday the 14th. They had departed, and their bodies were not found until 2 days later. And of course, the discovery of the corpses were huge press, not only locally, but in New York City. And indeed, as Howard alluded to, the wire associations picked up the story and ran with it. So Episcopal Rector. Today at the East Brunswick Historical Society, we have a program about one of the most famous murders, unsolved murders in American history, called the Hall Mills murder case. And it's one of a series of programs we have at the Historical Society about local and regional history. The victim, star-crossed lover. Reverend Edward Wheeler Hall was 41, Eleanor Mills was 34. He stood about 5'1" or 5'2", as I believe. He was a little bit stocky. He was 41. Eleanor was 34. She was a very slight woman, a very pretty woman. And no crime scene photographs were taken, but they did restage the crime scene for later photographers, and that's how the bodies were found. He with his Panama hat over his head, his calling card placed at his foot, and she had a scarf covering her neck, and when they removed the scarf, they saw that she had been nearly decapitated. And the bodies were exposed to the elements for 36 hours. In September 1922, a local Episcopal minister, Reverend Edward Wheeler Hall, was found murdered alongside the body of his lover, Mrs. Eleanor Mills. Both people were married to other individuals, but they had a very torrid, passionate love affair, and they were murdered on the night of September 14th, 1922, in what's now Franklin Township. They did no crime scene work in terms of photography. They allowed spectators to come and literally tear apart the crabapple tree. Hawkers would set up tents and sell souvenirs at the crime scene. So that crabapple tree was sold about 10 times over, okay? It really was just a macabre incident. You had a minister, you had a choir singer, and it was the perfect salacious relationship. Primary witness was a woman named Jane Gibson, better known as the Pig Woman, okay? How many people know about the Pig Woman, okay? So Jane Easton was her real name. Jane Gibson is what she went by because she lived on Gibson's farm. And she alleges that she was out chasing corn thieves. She was on her mule, Jenny, and she got within 15 feet of the murder scene. And conveniently, headlights went by and a flashlight went by, so she was able to visually identify all the murderers at the scene. And she placed Mrs. Hall, she placed Mrs. Hall's somewhat dumb-witted brother, Willie, and another man was Henry Carpenter, or could have been Henry Stevens, another brother. Henry Carpenter was a cousin. So, but she claimed to be the eyewitness. And with that, Mott said, oh, I have an eyewitness to the murder. The problem was Jane Gibson just made up the whole thing. The murder case was widely covered for a couple of reasons. Number one, it involved a minister, a well-respected minister. It involved a torrid love affair between two married people who were not married to each other. And finally, it was at the dawn of the great revolution in radio and press coverage. So this coverage of the murder and the resulting trial had more coverage in the newspapers than, say, for example, the better-known Lindbergh baby kidnap trial that occurred in 1932, 10 years later. That's on November 18th, 1922, 2 months after the murder. But the grand jury, which was impaneled in Somerville, they refused to indict anybody. There just wasn't enough information. And the money of Mrs. Hall and her family bought the silence of a lot of people. So that ends the murder and the initial investigation. The case goes cold. In 1922, the initial investigation was brought to a grand jury, but no indictments were handed down. The case then went cold for the next 4 years. But in 1926, through the proceedings of a local divorce matter, a person alleged that the woman he was seeking a divorce was part of the murder and the cover-up. So that allegation led to a new investigation and a subsequent trial in the late fall of 1926. A trial was held. It was very well attended, very well covered, but once again, the alleged perpetrators were found not guilty. says the document that he believes she was fully cognizant of the facts which led to the murders, and she had been a participant in or an accessory to that crime. When this hit the paper, everybody said, oh, we got to have a new trial, new investigation, new investigation. So this is what led to the famous 1926 trial. Now, the trial was so famous that at the trial, which was covered all by the press, this is Mrs. Duke, and this is her daughter, Doris Duke. Okay? Doris Duke attended the trial. This Mrs. Gibson, the pig woman, had developed cancer. She was very ill in a hospital in North Jersey. They had to bring her down by ambulance, put her on an iron bed, and she, again, related her story via testimony at the 1926 trial. But every time she testified, it got more and more elaborate. She heard things, she saw things, she knew people, she could identify the witnesses. And basically she said, again, I was 15 feet away, I saw the whole thing, and she described it in intimate detail. The problem was, she wasn't even anywhere near the scene. But this was the state's #1 witness. The state's #1 witness. East Brunswick does have a rich history. We go back to the times of the Lenape Native American people. And we've been part of the American Revolution, the American Civil War. The most notorious slave ring in American history occurred here in East Brunswick. So we have a lot to remember and a lot to talk about.
Hi, my name is Melissa Hosick, and I'm the Adult Programming Librarian at the East Brunswick Public Library. This afternoon is our final dance of part of our 3-part dance series at the Community Arts Center with the East Brunswick Arts Commission. We had members of Haru Dance from Rutgers University give a K-pop lesson. K-pop is very energetic, and we were excited to end our 3-part dance series with them.
We're called Haru. We are a dance team from Rutgers University, New Brunswick, and we dance K-pop covers. So K-pop is short for Korean pop, and it's just Korean pop music. What's special or different about K-pop compared to, like, I guess other genres is that there's a lot of groups. So there's boy groups and girl groups, and they have a dance side to them along with like a vocal side, so like they sing and then they also perform their dances. Today we taught Twice's Yes or Yes, and it's a very upbeat song, energetic, powerful. It's also kind of fast-paced, so it's a little bit hard to keep up, but it's a really fun song in general.
You can find us on Instagram or mostly our YouTube. We're most active on our Instagram, but specifically our YouTube is where we have all of our covers and stuff like that, and we do a lot of like K-pop in public, so you can see us in Times Square and stuff like that.
The next time you come to the Municipal Center, remember, there's more to do than just pay a bill or drop off a library book. Take a stroll around the municipal pond. Many people come to get in their steps on the walking path or just watch the fountain and geese swimming around. You might even stop at the Little Free Library and borrow a book as you take in the scenery. Do you have an old tattered flag that you want to retire? Bring it with you to the flag drop-off near the municipal building. Between the library, senior center, and municipal building is the municipal courtyard. It's a great place to relax and catch a concert during the summer months. The grounds also have a reading garden, memorial garden, East Brunswick's 9/11 Memorial, and Veterans Park, where each year Memorial Day and Veterans Day ceremonies are held. So remember, the next time you visit the Municipal Center, there's much more to see and do.
Thanks for watching!